Good morning, and welcome to your morning yoga flow. Let's come to the top of our mat. Inhale the arms high. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold, bringing hips over heels. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back, straight back, release, and fold. Bend the knees. Inhale, rise high, reaching the arms tall, drawing down through heart. Take a breath here. Inhale the arms high, gaze high. Exhale and fold and hinge. Exhaling as we come down, halfway lift, palms to shins, flat back. Hands to hips. Firmly press the hips away. Tuck the chin and fold. Heel toe the feet nice and wide. Let the belly come between the thighs. Interlace the arms, the elbows. Let the head come between the biceps and gentle sways from side to side here in ragdoll. Gentle and generous knee bend as you wave and flow from side to side. Allow yourself to simply breathe, rolling yourself upward, coming back to a stand. Roll the shoulders down and back. Inhale the arms high, palms to touch, draw down through the heart. Inhale, arms high. Exhale, hinge, fold. Legs are nice and wide, still from that ragdoll position. Halfway lift, wide, and fold. Exhale. Plant the hands, walk them forward. Walk the palms, walk the feet backwards, finding your downward facing dog. Nice and shallow to begin. Press the heels down towards the mat. Let the head fall between the biceps. Gaze towards the thighs and the knees. As we shift yourself forward into that high plank, bringing shoulders over wrists, heels over toes. Release the knees down, lift the feet, chaturanga modified. Lower all the way down, baby cobra. Activate the feet and the quadriceps so the knees lift, releasing downward. Walk the palms back. Gentle baby cobra once more and release. Pressing back into a child's pose. Open up the knees nice and wide, big toes connect. Let the belly fall between the thighs. Breathe. Allow yourself to be. Coming back forward, finding your high plank, shoulders stacked over wrist, heels over toes, downward facing dog. Shift the hips up and back. Let the chest come close towards the thighs without hyperextending through the arms and the elbows. Inhale the right leg high to the sky, three-legged dog. Flex the foot, open up the hip, bend through the knee, let the foot fall down to the glute, and bring that foot back down, finding downward facing dog. Opposite left leg, inhale it high to the sky, point and flex through the foot, bend through the knee, bring the foot to the glute, roll it out. Inhale that foot up tall and high. Release the foot back down to the mat. Breathe. Walking the feet forward, forward fold, Uttanasana, halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana, tuck the chin, flat back, flat neck, release and fold. Inhale, we rise high, connect the palms, draw down through the heart. Rebalance, we recenter. Inhale the arms high, reaching the palms upwards. Open it up, twisting towards the right. Left arm forward, right arm back. Inhale, arms high, twisting towards the left. Right arm forward, left arm back. Inhale high. Baby back bend, cobra. And cactus the arms. Inhale, reach. Folding, exhale. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, we fold. Step back, high plank. Or straight into that low lunge. Keeping that right foot forward, left foot back. We rise up, finding warrior two, Virabhadrasana 2. Relax through the shoulders. Bring the shoulders over hips. Side angle. Right hand reaching forward. Right forearm to the quad. Arms come 12 and 6. Active fingertips reaching up towards the sky. Finding the bind, the left arm reaching around the low back, around the outside of the glutes. That right hand coming underneath the thigh. Replant that right hand. Inhale the left arm high. Trikonasana, triangle pose. Bring the right arm up the shin, bringing the body into a flat line. Readjust. Wide angle, setting up for star pose, and we fold with the exhale breath. Heels are wider than the toes. Hands come onto the inside. Feel the hips spiral outward. Allow yourself to release. Take a halfway lift when you're ready. Walking the palms over to the left-hand side. Finding our warrior two on the left side as we open up. Nice and wide through the arms. Left arm forward, right arm back. The knee is stacked over ankle. We can lift that heel to go a little bit deeper, minding the limitations of our mat perhaps. Reaching forward to place the left forearm to the left quad. Reaching the right arm high, bringing the gaze down towards a foot or maybe up towards the hand. Side angle, finding the bind. Right arm reaching around the low back, around the outside of the glutes. Bring the crown of the head more forward. Right shoulder on top of left. Straightening through the left leg, finding triangle pose, Trikonasana. And when you're ready, planting the hands downward into lizard lunge. Bringing both hands into the inside of the leg. Wipe the sweat. It was a warm morning. Drop that back knee, and when you're ready, straighten it high. Coming through wide angle and finding lizard lunge on the opposite side now. Both hands on the inside of the right leg. Back left knee is down. Allow your shoulders to come downward towards the knee, down towards the ankle. Straightening through the front right leg, taking half monkey Hanumanasana. Draw the belly down towards the thigh. Reach the chin towards the toes, creating a straighter line through the back. Breathe. The back hip is stacked over the back knee. Flex through the front foot. Guide yourself back forward. Finding a modified side plank. Plant the left hand down. We've spun over to the opposite side. Option here to lift the right leg, half moon. Come rise up, gate pose, reaching towards the right side. That left arm coming high, stretching, reaching. Left arm coming down to the mat. Right arm high, half moon. Maybe taking sugar cane and finding the lifted foot in space and pressing that foot into the hand, finding that sugar cane, releasing into half moon. Coming back into tabletop and finding side plank on the opposite side. Our right knee is now planted down. We're facing the opposite side of the mat. Maybe we find that half moon of the extended left leg. Maybe a sugar cane here. Breathe. Release. Half moon. Finding gate pose, release that left foot down towards the mat. Both arms reaching tall and high. Right arm reaching now up and over, separating the ribs as we bend over in space. Finding half monkey on the opposite side now. Beautiful mandala. Half monkey, the back hip is stacked over the knee. The front leg is straight. Flex through the front foot. Allow the belly to fold down towards thigh. Bringing the legs into Gomukhasana. Just for a moment. Unfold, refold. One knee in front of the other. Sit back onto the heels. Gomukhasana is a very difficult pose in my practice due to my tight hips. But it is always a great awareness practice to take. To see where your body is at. Rising up, setting up for camel pose. Inhale the arms, standing on the knees. Exhale the hands back down toward the bottom of the thighs, upward part of the glutes. And let the throat open as you gaze high to the sky, pointing the chin up high as we press the hips forward. Inhale the arms high. Sit back onto the heels. Bring the hands to the heart. Breathe. Just be. Wipe the sweat. Finding your way into a modified high plank as we chaturanga down to the earth. Inhale for baby cobra. Release the hands. Bring them to the side of the thighs for locust. Lift the feet. Lift the shoulders some more. Tuck the chin. Balancing on the soft belly. Bring the hands underneath the shoulders. Inhale, baby cobra. Just the shoulder tips lift. Bending through the feet. Setting up for upward facing bow. Grabbing a hold of the big toe edge of the foot. Lift the knees as you kick the feet into the hands to activate and stretch the shoulder. Lifting the head, lifting the torso. Bring the hands under the shoulders, press yourself back, child's pose, balasana. Breathe. Be. Walking the hands back towards the knees and finding your way into the center of your mat. Setting up for Baddha Konasana, bound angle, soles of feet to touch. Bring the thumbs into the inside of the feet, fingertips on top. And hinge yourself more forward. Or find yourself into a restful meditative position. Taking a gaze at the sun, at the morning light. Coming into a mermaid, Drop the right hand to the mat, left arm up and high, stretching up and over. Left hand to the mat, inhale the right arm high, up and over, gazing up into the elbow. We place both hands down to the mat and open the legs up wide. Wide angle, reaching towards the left and then releasing over towards the right and over rainbow to the left. So we go left, right, up and over into the left, bringing the side body of the left side down towards the left thigh. Inhale, we rise up, arms reaching wide, reach right, reach left, reach up and over to the right side. Look up into the the left elbow. Bring the right side body down to the right thigh. Reaching long, return back to center. Arms come out to a T. Release the hands backward. Fingers pointing towards the hips. Lift the hips up high. Activate the thighs. Press the heels and the toes down towards the mat. Let the head fall back. Stretch the shoulders. Variation on upward facing table. Bringing the feet together. Taking upward facing table once again. And coming back to center, bring yourself long down the mat. Upward facing table one more time. Lift the heels. Maybe lift a leg. Little Pilates action here. Point and lift, flex, we ride down. Lower the hips on down. Dandasana, staff pose. Inhale, reach high and reach for the feet. Bring the shoulders back into the body and soften the elbows down towards the mat. Relax and breathe. Drawing yourself back on upward. Coming now into Baddha Konasana, soles of feet to touch. Bring the fingertips on top of the toes, the thumbs in between the soles of the feet, and open up the soles of the feet like a book. Or reach the arms forward, dropping the head between the biceps. Releasing through the low back. Let yourself be relaxed. Chin to chest. Soften the shoulders. Walk the hands back towards the body. Sit up tall. Finding your V-sit, grab a hold of your big toe of each foot. Lifting the feet one by one up into space. Finding that sits bone balance. Bring those feet back together, Baddha Konasana, Dandasana, staff pose. And roll yourself all the way down to the mat. Take a big full body good morning stretch as you reach the arms front and back. Planting the feet to the mat, lifting the knees, sitting up for bridge pose. The fingertips just about reaching the heels. And when you're ready, in an inhale breath, we lift the hips up into space. Staying up for 5 full breaths, chin to chest, creating that yogic energy lock that circulates between our chakras down through our body. Lowering the hips back down with an exhale breath. Heels wider than toes, allow the knees to come to touch. Heel toe the feet back together. Finding that half fetal position, lifting the right knee into the body. Hands wrap around the shin and extend the left leg long. Arms come to a T as that right leg falls over the body to the left side, taking supine twist. Bring the gaze over the right shoulder. That right leg returning back center. Left leg comes into the chest, half fetal position, hands wrap around the shin. Give it a little sway. Bring the knee in more into the underarm. And when you're ready, supine twist, dropping the left leg over towards the right hand side. Extend the arm back out to a T shape and bring the gaze over the left shoulder. Returning the left leg back to center. Both legs come back into fetal position, hand wrap around the shins. Head is heavy to the mat. Breathe. Hands come to the back of the thighs. Extend the feet up towards the sky. Point and flex. Roll through the ankles. Maybe grab the big toes for a happy baby. Happy baby where we bend the knees and maybe draw the knees into the underarm. Or maybe we extend those legs long from our happy baby. See where there's any remaining sticky spots. Allow the head to remain heavy down towards the mat. And when you're ready, coming into your final resting position, maybe it's elongated on the mat, Baddha Konasana, soles of feet to touch. Maybe it's Shavasana with the legs extended to the corners of the mat. Wherever your practice ends, know you are safe. Know you are valued. And simply allow yourself to be. I'll wake you with a gentle message. Readjusting your Shavasana as needed. If your body is asking for any movements at this time, my body was asking for a shoulder stand into a plow, reaching for the sunshine. Or maybe your body's asking simply to roll your head from side to side as you slowly begin to wake your body up. Maybe find a fetal position. Or maybe you transition into a deeper Shavasana. My friend, as you slowly begin to wake yourself on up, rolling your head from side to side, licking your lips and taking a big swallow, I encourage you to lift your arms high to the sky, connect the palms, and I wish you Namaste.